Hey vinyl community, I'm back with a look at the Rhino Records recent Rocktober vinyl reissue campaign. Something I'm really excited about, and I've been waiting 4 weeks to do this video. But as the titles are staggered through the month, it's taken kind of all of October to accumulate the titles I did want. It's the first week of November, which obviously means October just ended, so the last of the batch just came out. There was about 5 I picked up in this campaign. It's very similar to a video I did in January, I believe, for a similar campaign they did called Start Your Ear Off Right. What Rhino does is they open up the vault. That's a vault opening, by the way. And they take titles that have never seen a North American release, things that are already available, but they'll do a limited vinyl color pressing. And it's just a very interesting assortment of vinyl that they do for their 2 campaigns. So anyways, I think I got 4 of them to show you. The 5th one that I'm really excited about hasn't arrived in any of my local stores yet. So when that comes in, I'll feature that in another video. So first of all, everyone, cheers. That intro was a mouthful. So like I said, if you're interested to know the full catalog of the Rocktober releases they reissued, there is a website through Rhino for Rocktober. You can have a look. The really cool thing about these reissue campaigns they do is that they're only available through independent record stores. So you can't get them on Amazon or any kind of big box online retailer. I think in the States, Barnes & Noble's carries them. I think they're technically an independent in the States. But in Canada, where I am, you have to go to an independent record store and beg them to order the ones you want. Thankfully, all the independent record stores in my city carried the full range, so I'm very happy about that. So we're going to get right to this. Like I said, there's 4 in the recent reissue campaign that I picked up. We're going to start with this one. A couple of videos ago, if you pay attention to my videos, you'll have known I recently picked up a really nice original copy of this one. I picked up this one because it's on a limited colored vinyl, black and white colored vinyl. So anyways, it's Alice Cooper, Love It to Death. Rhino did, I believe, 3, I might be mistaken, I think they did 3 Alice Cooper titles for this Rocktober campaign. And this is the one I went for. I would have loved to buy them all, but I wanted to kind of spread it across for different artists across this campaign. Anyways, of all the ones I'm going to show you, I've only opened and played one of them. And when you see that title, you'll say, okay, of course, that's the one you opened and played. So just before I filmed this video, I sliced them open. So we're going to see for the first time what these colored vinyls look like. Vinyls. Here we go again with the vinyls. We're going to look what the vinyl looks like. So Alice Cooper, and as you can see, they've restored the original cover with the original naughty finger, replicating something over there. And what Rhino does is they don't cut any corners with these releases. They actually source these out to really good vinyl cutters, and they're very high quality pressing. So it's not like they're just we're going to throw these titles out and kind of fool the public. They actually put time and effort. And the one that I did play I'll get to that one, is probably one of the best pressings of that album that I have, to be honest with you. So rest assured that Rhino actually takes a lot of care when they're doing these reissue campaigns. So once again, Alice Cooper's Love It to Death. It's on black and white vinyl. I've seen some people's copies of this online where it's varied between a white marble, and then some have been kind of a split black and white. So what mine is a surprise to both of us. So there's the replicated olive Warner label. And we're going to have a look now. And mine seems to be the white kind of vinyl with the black kind of strung through it. There you go. And I'm looking forward to playing all these. Like I said, the one that I did play was absolutely fantastic. So that was album 1. And this comes in a gatefold as well, which I have not actually opened up yet. Next one. This is, I believe, the first ever release in North America. I could be wrong, but from what I recall. By the way, if you're in your local record store and you haven't accessed the website to see what titles and you're interested in any of these, all of these carry the Rocktober sticker. It's kind of hard to miss. So that's, obviously one easy way to spot which ones were in this vinyl campaign. This is the first, I believe, like I said, vinyl issue of this in North America. And if you're a fan of glam or hair metal, this is an absolute must pick up. This came out in 1992. And this is one of those ones that kind of drew me to this campaign. I'm like, okay, I want this one. I've never seen this on vinyl. It's Skid Row, Beside Ourselves. This is their covers EP. It has covers of Psychotherapy by the Ramones, Come and Love Me by Kiss, Delivering the Goods by Judas Priest, What You're Doing by Rush, and Little Wing by Jimi Hendrix. So this one is gray vinyl. And I'm not sure if I mentioned this really quickly, is that these are all limited pressings. And I think, as the kind of months go on, you'll see some stock in stores. For some of the more in-demand ones, if any of these interest you or something on the website interests you, I recommend wholeheartedly, please rush down and pick one up or get your record store to order it for you, because I don't know if you'll see Skid Row available on vinyl, this one in particular. I don't know. I'm not convinced you'll see this on vinyl ever again. So you get a picture inner sleeve, and then you get another inner sleeve that's holding the vinyl. So this is gray vinyl. There's the replicated Atlantic Records record label. And yeah, gray vinyl. I don't care. Honestly, I wouldn't care if this was on black vinyl, plaid vinyl. I really wouldn't care. I would have been lining up to pick this one up to start with. I really didn't matter what color it was. So anyway, Skid Row, Beside Ourselves. That's the second one I picked up. This one. I hope you didn't see that one there. I talked about this one not too long ago in one of my videos. I'm not sure why I was talking about it, but this is a record that I still have my original copy of. And I think I was telling the story in a previous video how really quick story, when my mother when my mother was remarrying, I definitely recalled she got married on an odd day when this album came out. And I remember leaving the reception because I had heard my local record store that was just kind of a couple blocks down from where the reception was. They had a copy of this album in. And it was a brand new release at the time. And I had just seen a video for the song, the Mountain Song. And I had to have this album just based on that video. So I rushed down, left the wedding, went, and I got the one copy the record store had. Little did I know this band would blow up to be huge big time. But I still have my original copy, which has been played steadily ever since it came out. But how about I get right to it? Enough of my yakking, as Marty DeBerge and Spinal Tap would say. Jane's Addiction, Nothing Shocking. This is on clear vinyl. And to be honest with you, it was about time I retired my original pressing. It's still in nice condition, but it's maybe time to pick up a replacement copy and give that one a rest, as I still play that one quite frequently. Anyways, Jane's Addiction, Nothing Shocking on limited edition clear vinyl. So let's have a look at the clear vinyl. Once again, like the Skid Row, you get a replicated inner sleeve. And yeah, these are all nicely replicating the original label. So that is the original Warner label. And there you go, clear vinyl. So that was Jane's Addiction's Nothing Shocking. An album in a sense that kind of, for a lot of people, so I'm not unique in this, you're heading one way directionally for music, what you're listening to in life, and then you kind of take an immediate left or right turn depending on which way you're turning. That's one of those albums that changed the game, in my opinion. It was kind of the start where I remember video stations didn't know where to play that video. Is it in your alternative music shows or was it in the metal shows? I remember playing everywhere, and that's kind of what they did. They kind of branched a lot of genres together, and I really feel they were one of those bands that changed everything. My opinion. Anyways, this is to show you the Rhino reissues. This isn't to show you or tell you my opinion on bands. Anyways, this is the one I did open. And this is just on standard black vinyl. The reason I picked this up is for a very particular reason. And I'm going to show it to you first, and then I'll briefly go into why this is kind of, in a lot of ways, one of their best ones they released. It's T-Rex Electric Warrior. This is probably seeing its 200th reissue of late. It gets reissued a lot in the UK. There's a record label in the UK called Demon that seems to reissue this all the time in different, just picture discs in different colors and whatnot. Those pressings aren't very good, to be honest with you. So what drew me to this was, this is going to get a little bit audiophile-ish, but the vinyl was cut by someone who's very world-renowned for his vinyl cutting skills. His name is Kevin Gray, and he cut it at his studio, Coherent Audio. Now, this was taken from the original analog master tapes, so whether it's a digital transfer from those tapes is irrelevant, or maybe they cut it in England and they flew it over, who knows, and he cut it from that. This is an exact replica of the original kind of gimmicky tip-on sleeve. If you don't know what that is, you can probably Google it and see what an original one looks like. I haven't actually I haven't actually taken the shrink off yet, so I haven't actually had a chance to fiddle with the cover. Anyways, so that's what drew me to this. It comes in a high-quality poly vinyl sleeve, which is really impressive. They really went to town with this one. It's a HQ 180-gram vinyl, and there's currently a Rhino Records pressing out on the market, which is really good. This one, they went that little step further, and they called upon Kevin Gray to cut it. No reason to really show this to you. It's a replicated Reprise Records label. But I played this twice, and I can kind of compare it to a few other pressings I have. Not playing all the way through, doing selected songs. And I would have to say, I'm going to make this clear for anyone watching this. For current modern day issues of this album, this is the best one I've ever heard. Obviously, if you have an original UK copy, I'm sure you're enamored with that one. But for all the ones that have been reissued by Demon Records in the UK and the Rhino one that's currently available in North America, which is fine, this is by far the best one. And Kevin Gray did an amazing job cutting this vinyl. And the clarity and the bass, and this is, like I said, this is going to get a little bit audiophile-ish on you. And I'm not that kind of guy. But when it comes to T-Rex, I've been so disappointed with the UK pressings coming out, modern day reissues, that I'm just floored. I'm flawed personally, but I'm floored at the quality of this vinyl pressing they did. It's absolutely fantastic. If you were to rate this on modern day pressings, it's a 10 out of 10. It's absolutely perfect. So the T-Rex Electric Warrior reissue kind of tied it all together for me, and it made it perfect for this campaign. Anyways, I'm gonna, not to drag this out, I'm gonna wrap this up really quickly. So that was a look at selected titles from October's Rocktober campaign from Rhino Records. Like I said, there's one more coming, hopefully, and once it comes, I'll show it to you in another video. So take care, everyone, and I hope you kind of enjoyed looking at the selected titles that I did pick up. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.